Are you getting ready for the IELTS speaking test and finding it tough to describe people, places, or experiences in a natural way? Don't stress. In this video, you're going to learn some powerful, examiner-friendly vocabulary that will make you sound confident, fluent, and ready for that band 8 or higher. I've broken everything down into 3 simple parts: words for describing people, places, and experiences, all with clear examples you can copy and use in your own answers. So, grab your notebook, because you're about to take your IELTS speaking skills to the next level. Let's kick things off with how to describe people, one of the most common topics you'll face, in part 2. When you get a cue card, like describe a person you admire or describe your best friend, you want to use adjectives that show their personality, appearance, and the impact they have on you. Here are some powerful words and phrases to get you started. For personality, instead of just saying nice, you could say someone is charismatic. For example, my teacher is extremely charismatic. She inspires everyone in the class. To show kindness, use a word like warm-hearted. You could say, my grandmother is warm-hearted and always ready to help others. When talking about intelligence, try quick-witted. For instance, my cousin is quick-witted. She always has a smart reply. If you want to describe someone who works hard, the word diligent is perfect. He's a diligent student who never misses deadlines. For honesty, down-to-earth is a great choice. My boss is down-to-earth and very approachable. And to describe a leader, you can use inspirational. He's an inspirational leader who motivates his team. To make your answers sound even more natural and descriptive, not like you've just memorized a list, try using these phrases in combination. You could say something like, she has a magnetic personality, or he comes across as very humble and approachable. Another great structure is, what I like most about her is her sense of humor. Using these phrases will make your answer flow smoothly and sound much more impressive. Alright, now let's move on to describing places. This is another classic IELTS speaking part to topic, with prompts like describe a city you've visited, or describe a peaceful place. Let's explore some excellent vocabulary options for this. For natural or relaxing places, you can use words like tranquil, picturesque, or serene. For example, the lake was tranquil and surrounded by picturesque mountains. For a busy, modern city, you might use bustling, vibrant, or lively. Karachi is a bustling city full of energy and culture. When describing an old or historic place, words like ancient, majestic, or charming work wonderfully. Rome is full of majestic old buildings and charming streets. And if a place is simply beautiful, amp it up with words like breathtaking, scenic, or stunning. The view from the hilltop was absolutely breathtaking. To really make an impact, combine these words into powerful sentences. You could say, the atmosphere was calm and serene, perfect for relaxation, or the city had a vibrant nightlife and friendly people. Another great one is, it's one of the most picturesque places I've ever been to. And always try to add a small personal touch to connect with the examiner. Something like that. Place holds a special place in my heart because it reminds me of my childhood. This little detail makes your answer much more memorable. Finally, let's talk about describing experiences. This is where you might get a cue card like, describe a memorable journey, or describe a special event in your life. The key here is to use emotion-driven words that clearly show how you felt during that experience. If you were excited, you could say you were thrilled or overjoyed. For example, I was thrilled when I got my university admission letter. If you were surprised, try taken aback or astonished. I was taken aback by the beauty of the island. For a scary moment, you could use terrified or petrified. I felt petrified during the stormy night. When you feel proud of something, you can say you felt accomplished or fulfilled. I felt accomplished after completing my first marathon, and for an inspiring moment, use words like motivated or uplifted. The charity event left me deeply inspired and uplifted. To build a compelling story, use emotional connectors to make your narrative flow. Phrases like, at that moment, I couldn't believe what had just happened, really draw the listener in. You can also use summary statements like, it was one of the most unforgettable experiences of my life, or looking back, I feel truly grateful for that experience. These techniques help you build a Band 8 level narrative that is emotional, well-structured, and highly expressive. So there you have it, powerful vocabulary to describe people, places, and experiences for your IELTS Speaking Part 2. Remember these key tips. Aim to use 2 to 3 advanced words in each answer. Speak naturally, and don't just memorize full sentences. And most importantly, always try to connect your ideas with emotion. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more IELTS lessons every week. Now, tell me in the comments, which part do you find the most difficult? Describing people, places, or experiences? Let's discuss it, and I'll reply with some personal tips just for you. Thanks for watching, and the very best of luck with your IELTS speaking test.